You might be wondering why it's so bright. That's because I have failed the challenge on day 3. It is currently 8:12, not the next day, but the day after that. Morning of day 3. I woke up at 4:45. That's already a fail. That's rule number 1. How did I break rule number 1? So I woke up, I was like, man, I'm late. Yo, I'm 45 minutes late, which means I can't get that walk in, which means I gotta go straight to the gym, which means I couldn't make the coffee, which means I'll be late to everything else in the day. It was just a domino effect. And I really woke up, sat there with my pajamas half on, in the middle of changing. I just thought, this is not good for me. I'm already thinking, first thing off the wake, I'm thinking about caffeine. How am I going to get through the day? I'm just devastated. I'm so devastated that I failed. I'm devastated and relieved at the same time. It's a weird mix of emotions. This challenge has really made me reflect on how I live. It has shown me that there's no time for anything. You have to make time for everything. And if you make time, you are destined to do what you plan to do. Planning is really important because in my life, I wake up 11 o'clock, go to work, and see what happens. But George has shown me that I just need to get up and do things. I have so much time in the day, and I didn't even realize that in my heart. Because I really thought I could go the whole week. I didn't know how I was going to, but this pushed me to my limits. And considering my wife, considering my life, and considering what God would want me to do, I decided to quit. And this might sound like I'm talking about life or death situation, but it gets to a point where you start thinking about how you want to live and how you want to be as a person. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful that George asked me to do this because he does push himself. He had a vision and he's setting those goals for the vision. I really give him props for that. He's been going for 8.5, 9 weeks now. And he's done what I done for 2 days times 100. He's done what I done for 2 days, 9 weeks. That's just his regular. So George is a soldier. I'm so glad y'all got to see what was going on. I'm so glad I got to film for this. I had so much fun. It taught me so many more things. It opened my mind. I read all of Romans in almost 1 day. And I've learned certain things. And I've learned what I've always wondered. I've asked questions and they got answered in those 2 days. So that just means you gotta push yourself in order to be your best version. Even though I did fail this challenge, I think I earned a lot from it. And I learned a lot from it. Even today, I woke up at 7:30 and I'm on a walk right now. I'm about to head to the gym and then I'm going to edit this video and then I'm going to work for a triple shift. No, I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. I don't have any assignments to do, but I'm still pushing myself to be a better person, to be a better me. So I think this has pushed me for the better. I think this is an eye-opening challenge because I wouldn't have done this on a regular day. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to get some steps, go to the gym, especially if I knew I had a triple shift. I wouldn't go out of my way to create something like this. So from this point on, I'd rather wake up, create something, and do it again, all over again the next day. I'm so happy and grateful for George, and I hope this inspires somebody to not overwork yourself or not be in a place where you think you have to constantly work all the time, every single day, nonstop. It took God 6 days to create the earth, and he made a whole another day for rest. 6 of them away. I think rest is really important. It's not as important as work, but rest. You need recovery just like in the gym. You can't work all the time. You can't. Imagine you're at work 24/7. You have to have some rest. I think it was King Solomon who said no amount of toil is worth it for anything under the sun. Don't quote me on that, but something along those lines of you cannot work for everything that you want. There's got to be some point in your life where you have to let God be your God and not think everything comes from your works. If everything comes from my works, I'd be dead. So I'm gonna end it right here, and I hope that anybody watches, that they get some insight and rethink what they're doing with their life and have fun with it. Shout out George. Shout out my life. Shout out God. This was fun. Another video. Actually, this is my first video. We'll see whose week I want to take on next. If it's that serious. If this turns into a series, we'll see what video I make next. George has some encouraging words after I quit, after I failed. Boom.
Bro, shout out to you for even doing the schedule for a few days. Honestly, it's still pretty crazy. I'm totally aware of kind of like the insanity of the schedule. So just to see you do it for a couple of days, bro, I'm proud of you. Yeah. Another day, another dollar.